I'm in one of my vacations. I'm at Pench, and I was just looking at the Indian equity market, and I was wondering what can go wrong. Let's look at the market very clinically. As an Indian or as an investor, doesn't really matter. So our current account deficit is well under control. In fact, because of the imports and the exports that we do, and because of the manufacturing that we are doing, and the fact that it is growing thanks to PLI and tax incentives, etc., we surely are doing well in terms of CAD, and we may go to a current account surplus soon. So that is one thing. Then there is how good is our fiscal deficit. Our fiscal deficit is well under control. Nirmala Sitharaman has done a great job. I know I'm going to get a lot of brickbats for saying this, but the way she handled COVID, the way she has handled after that, we have to understand lot of economics is about the negative which could have happened. We could have had 14% runaway inflation. Remember Indira Gandhi, and after that even under Narasimha Rao, the inflation was uncontrolled, right? It went to 14% because you just issue petrol bonds and things like that. Obviously there would be high inflation, so that happened. So if a finance minister in India along with the Prime Minister and the RBI governor has been able to control inflation for 10 years, I think she's done a fantastic job. So our fiscal deficit our CAD is under control, our fiscal deficit is under control, our markets are booming, which means a big entrepreneur who wants money can go and raise money in the market. A small entrepreneur can raise money in the risk capital, right? Private equity and all that is available. Banking is robust because bank frauds have been reduced dramatically. The word is dramatically. Okay, given all these conditions, what can go wrong in the market? Well, are there other things? Yes, we are growing at a fast rate, at a reasonably clipping rate in the market, especially among big countries. So what can go wrong, right? Everything is right. This is exactly the time when you think there is no risk, that risk surfaces. It does not mean there is no risk. It means you couldn't see the risk. I have said this story earlier. Once I went into the forest, I didn't see the tiger. I came out and the forest officer asked me, "Did you see the tiger?" I said, "No, I did not see the tiger." He said, "Well, tiger sighting happened. The tiger sighted you." Right? So when we can't see risk in the market, there is risk in the market and we can't see it. Don't even think there is no risk in the market. There is risk in the market, and we have made the mistake of thinking there is no risk. There is risk, we have not seen it, we are not able to see it. So don't say there is no risk in the market. There is no risk visible to me in the market. Look at my trip. What could have gone wrong? Nothing could have gone wrong. I had gone for a 3-day trip to Tadoba, and now I'm on the 3-day trip to Pench. I travel with a young boy called Kapil Sharma, who does a great job, and after I met him, I don't do my own travel planning. Have I done it in the past? Yes, I have done it in the past, but I think it's too painful. So what went wrong? Nothing went wrong, except that 2 cars were leaving, and my bag went into the wrong car. It went to Nagpur instead of coming to Pench. Is it a problem? Yes, it's a problem, because somebody has to take the pain to call up so and so, "Arey driver, give that bag here, this car is coming, isme dalo, all that headache." But that headache also had a silver lining, that was brought back by a person who was buying garlands for Durga Puja, Navratri. So when the car was coming, it came with mother's blessings, and I got back my suitcase. So that explains the tilak on my forehead, which is different from the tilak which I normally wear. So I am shooting this in Pench, and this I don't have any kumkum or vibhuti to put here. So God said, you need to make videos, so here it is. So things can go wrong anywhere, right? So exactly when you think nothing can go wrong in the market, things will go wrong. Your China market will go up, and therefore people require money, and therefore a lot of money will get pulled out of India and taken into China. Is it a problem for investors? No. Is it a problem for traders? Yes, because if you were typically India long and China short, you've been taken to the cleaners on both sides, right? China went up and India had to go down simply because enough money will be pulled out from India to put in China. So if you had an open position, the problem with the trading in an open position is you have to close it, because you are so highly leveraged, there is no chance of you being able to take delivery. Now if you have bought 100 shares of Reliance, that's okay, you still pay some money and take delivery. But if you have bought 10,000 shares of Reliance or 1,000 shares of Reliance on margin, right? So you've got a margin call coming, so that's it, you'll be taken to the cleaners and then you will not know what hit you. So these kind of things can happen in the market. So exactly when you think nothing can go wrong and everything is perfectly fine, India is booming, India is a great story, that is exactly when something goes wrong, right? So being prepared for what can go wrong is the most important thing in equity. It's not about I have not seen things going wrong. That's fine, you have not seen, does not mean it does not happen, right? In our current technology, you can be sure that somebody can't come and say, oh, that cow gave birth to a cat, right? As of today, that can't happen, but we don't know how what science is going to change in the next few years, decades, months, whatever, right? So look out for risk. It can come from anywhere, and when you can't see risk, don't assume risk is not there. Just assume that you can't see it, because risk is there permanently in everything that we do. Thank you.